Innocenti, a wealth of heritage grounded in Italian creativity and design. Brought to you by Untold Facts from Morali Edutech. Innocenti was an Italian manufacturing company founded by Ferdinando Innocenti in 1920. Throughout its history, the company manufactured Lambretta scooters and a variety of automobiles, primarily derived from British Leyland designs. The brand was discontinued in 1996, following a takeover by Fiat 6 years earlier. Established by Ferdinando Innocenti in Milan in 1947, Lambretta was influenced by the surge in motor scooter popularity in post-war Italy. The company launched its inaugural scooter, the Model A, in the same year. During the 1950s and 1960s, Lambretta scooters achieved global acclaim, emerging as icons of youth culture and fashion. In a vibrant atmosphere of 1960s London, the mod subculture embraced the Lambretta, as its elegant lines, stylish design, and dependability resonated with a spirit of modernity and individuality. The name originates from Lambrate, a suburb of Milan that takes its name from the Lambro River, which traverses the region and was the site of the factory. Additionally, Lambretta refers to a legendary water sprite linked to the river that flows near the previous production location. Aeronautical engineer General Cordino d'Ascanio, who designed and built the first modern helicopter for Augusta, was tasked by Ferdinando Innocenti with creating a vehicle that was straightforward, durable, and cost-effective. The design needed to be user-friendly for both men and women, capable of accommodating a passenger, and should ensure that the driver's clothing remained clean. D'Ascanio, who had a strong aversion to motorcycles, implemented numerous modifications to his vehicle. It was constructed on a spar frame featuring a handlebar gear shift, with the engine directly attached to the rear wheel. The front protection shield ensured that the rider remained dry and clean, unlike the exposed front end of traditional motorcycles. The design of the pass-through leg area was specifically tailored for women, addressing the difficulties of riding conventional motorcycles while wearing dresses or skirts. The front fork resembled an aircraft's landing gear, facilitating easy wheel changes. Additionally, the internal mesh transmission replaced the typical motorcycle chain, which often accumulated oil and dirt. This fundamental design enabled the integration of various features on the frame, paving the way for the rapid development of new models. D'Ascanio separated from Innocenti and presented his design to Enrico Piaggio, who began manufacturing the spar-framed Vespa in 1946. The ultimate design of the Lambretta was crafted by aeronautical engineers Cesare Pallavicino and Pierluigi Torri. Pallavicino served as the technical director at the Caproni airplane factory during World War II, before contributing to the Lambretta project. Torri, who was an engine designer at Italo Balbo's Idros, was responsible for designing the engine and setting up Innocenti's factory for large-scale production. The 1947 Lambretta made its market debut the following year, featuring a rear pillion seat for an additional passenger or an optional storage compartment. Initially, the front protection shield was a flat piece of aerodynamic metal, which later evolved into a dual-layer design that provided extra storage space behind the front shield, akin to a car's glove compartment. The fuel cap was conveniently located beneath the hinged seat, eliminating the need for an extra lock on the fuel cap and reducing the requirement for additional metalwork on the smooth exterior. Lambretta scooters were produced under license by various manufacturers, including Fenwick in France, NSU in Germany, Cervita in Spain, API in India, Yulon in Taiwan, Pasco in Brazil, Autico in Colombia, and Siambretta in Argentina, in the United States. Retailer Montgomery Ward imported the Lambretta Lee 125 and marketed it through their catalog under the Riverside Captive Import brand. Between 1961 and 1976, Innocenti manufactured the BMC Mini under license, which later became known as the British Leyland Motor Corporation. They produced models equipped with 998 cubic centimeters and 1,275 cubic centimeters engines, followed by additional vehicles such as the Region Allegro, featuring engines up to 1,485 cubic centimeters. This period is often referred to as Leyland Innocenti. The Innocenti Spider, produced from 1961 to 1970, was a redesigned version of the Austin Healey MKI Sprite, with styling by Ghia, and was assembled by OSI near Milan. In 1972, BLMC assumed control of the company. In 1972, British Leyland acquired Innocenti's land, buildings, and equipment for approximately £3 million. The British firm was optimistic about its new subsidiary, especially since they reported to the UK media that Innocenti sales in Italy ranked just behind Fiat, surpassing those of Volkswagen and Renault. In February 1976, Alejandro de Tomaso acquired Innocenti, which was subsequently restructured by the de Tomaso Group and rebranded as Nuova Innocenti. De Tomaso engaged Innocenti to utilize their manufacturing capabilities for the production of bodywork and the final assembly of the Maserati biturbo, Quattroporte, and the Chrysler TC by Maserati. Innocenti sought to maintain its market presence by introducing increasingly sophisticated and unique features. The company continued to manufacture its own vehicles until 1992. Following Fiat's acquisition in 1990, Innocenti also began marketing Yugo's Coral and Brazilian variants of the Fiat Uno, including the Elba station wagon and Uno Mille, within Italy. The brand ultimately ceased operations when sales of these rebadged models ended in 1996. In 2017, the Lambretta brand was relaunched by a Swiss consortium. The new models, such as the V Special, are designed in Austria and produced in Asia. These scooters are available in various engine sizes and comply with Euro 4 standards. Production facilities are being developed in India, with plans to launch an electric scooter in the future. In 2024, the Italian government explored the possibility of reactivating dormant brands owned by Stellantis, such as Innocenti, in an effort to entice Chinese automakers to set up manufacturing facilities in Italy. This initiative aimed to present these brands to investors interested in contributing to Italian manufacturing, supporting the goal of enhancing local automotive production. Innocenti holds a prominent place in Italy's automotive heritage, recognized for its pioneering designs and impact on both the scooter and automobile sectors. The Lambretta scooter endures as an emblem of Italian artistry and elegance. Thanks for spending your valuable time with us. Please share and subscribe to our channel.